Time now for today's Executive Edge, and we are now focusing on energy stocks this morning. Of course, they got just tortured yesterday on the back of this DeepSeek news and big new questions about just how much energy is required to power all these chips if maybe you don't need as many powerful chips. Brian Sullivan joining us right now on the Squawk Newsline with his take. What do you make of this?
Well, good morning, by the way. I mean, listen, here's the reality. I'm down in Florida giving a talk, and all anybody wanted to talk about is whether or not this was, to Becky's earlier point, a buying opportunity. Here's what I wanted to chime in with. We're going to wait and see what these companies announce or say about capital spending. If they decide that people are going to spend less money on energy or they're going to need less natural gas on energy to power these data centers, then the sell-off yesterday, I don't want to say the word justified because the market is what it is, but that's going to be the key tell. Now, right now, this morning, Vistra Energy, GE Vernova, Constellation Energy, the names that lost 20, 25, 29% of their value yesterday, Andrew, they are recovering a little bit. They're up 3 and 4%. Not a lot. But if you take yesterday's sell-off on a Vistra or a Constellation, Evercore ISI put out a great note late yesterday because it's still early, saying sell first, learn later, and noting that with these price declines, the valuations have now gone back to November of 2023 levels, wiping out all of the AI-led gains. That's pretty dramatic. Sell now, learn later.
That's interesting, Brian. Just the idea that it's gone in a flash like that. Waiting to see who's going to spend, because that was the question Andrew and I were asking yesterday. Is Satya Nadella still good for his $80 billion? How much of the money that was promised just last week by the likes of Masasan and Sam Altman and Larry Ellison, how much of that is going to materialize? And I don't know how quickly we'll have the answer to that.
I think you asked, as always, Becky, the right question. If Satya Nadella of Microsoft comes out and says, good morning, by the way, if he comes out and says, we're going to spend $60 billion, not $80 billion, and that fewer money, less money is going to some of these energy companies to make less chips, fewer chips, to make less power for AI, then the sell-off makes a lot of sense because the market brought down the valuations. They brought down all the numbers as if Satya Nadella, Oracle, and others were going to pull back on their spending. Obviously, it's early. Everyone's learning about this. We talked about this on Power Lunch on Friday through Deirdre Bosa, our colleague. Great job by her. Other than that, everyone's, I don't want to use the word panicking. It's the wrong term, guys. But let's be clear. Almost nobody knows really anything about this. And so what they've done is they sort of freaked out. Let's sell everything, read what we can, and then figure out where it's going to go because we don't want to be the last ones holding the bag. When a power company, Becky, loses 29% of its value, as Vistra did yesterday, the market is saying, we don't know what's going to happen with power demand, but we think it's going down a lot. That's the only question that matters. Will it?
But do they think it's going from 80 to 60 or 80 to 0? I mean, that's a big difference, too. And I think you have to layer in the idea that permitting might get easier under the Trump administration than has been in the past. I mean, there's just a lot of questions. And it looks like this was a sell now, ask questions later, and we'll try and figure it out.
Yeah, and I think the market questions can be left to our friend Kramer, who's still riding high on the Eagles win, by the way. But the reality is that are we going from 80 to 0? I think your question is very well taken, 80 to 60, 80 to 70, or are we not moving at all? And if we're not moving at all on energy demand, because guess what? AI demand, all the power needed for AI is just one small part of the equation. The reality is people want to live in Phoenix. They want to live where I am now in Florida. They want to live in Houston. They want to run their air conditioning all the time. And that power demand, as the Next Era Energy CEO told us on Friday on the air, is going to go up 5 to 6 times. And AI is just a small part of that. If you're a utility investor, utilities are supposed to be, guys, the most boring companies in the world. And I say that with affection. If they're losing 20, 23, 25% of their value in a day, That's an extreme move. Let's wait and see what happens here. It was really a sell first, learn later kind of day on the market on Monday. I'm going to get on a plane, burn some carbon, and head back and be ready for power lunch today.